Hello and welcome to another Monday. Get ready with me for work or whatever day you're watching this on. I'm just in the middle of doing my skin prep. We're going to be using the Dollhouse by Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I don't know, I feel like I'm in a hurry, but I'm not. This is what it looks like. I'm going to be using these pinky purples. Yeah, those down there. I'm going to be using those. And, yeah, I'm going to try to calm down. Don't know why I feel like I'm in a rush. Plus, I wanted to have plenty of time this morning because I need to fix my hair too. I'll do that off camera, but my hair is so frizzy right now. I don't know why. I did all the normal stuff to it yesterday. You like my nails? You know, I got my nails done. I've been showing them off to everyone. If you watch my other channel, you know I stick them in the camera every chance I get. Got them done last week at my nail salon. I'm becoming obsessed with nails now. I'm looking at pictures of different kinds of nails. And sorry, I'm just kind of lost in what I'm doing right now. Anyway, have you ever tried these wet brushes before? I mean, this is the brand called Wet Brush. I just got this Choco Cat one. And I don't think I've ever had this brand before, but oh my gosh, it's changed the game. The other brush I had used to pull and rip through my hair. This brush, it feels so nice on my hair. It's a WET wet brush. They sell them at TJ Maxx. I always talk about TJ Maxx. And different characters, different designs. They have like Disney characters and stuff. Too, as well as Hello Kitty. Really cute brushes, but there's a detangler brush, which I thought my other one was too. Apparently it was not. So this perfume is more like a body spray. As light as it is. Okay, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Have y'all heard that song? Okay, who do I want to start off with? This one color seems a little dark. Okay, let's go ahead and try it. This color is called Baby Doll. I love these palettes because you can just go down the column. Go down the row, no, not the row, the column. And just make a look from that. Now, I used the Surge palette for a collab that's coming out today on my main channel. And that's the Surge palette. Use the Surge palette. How many times am I going to say that? Use the Surge palette. And that's been discontinued. And that makes me so sad because I love that palette. But I think they discontinued it because the neons in that palette are way too expensive to make now. Which is a shame. I'm glad I have that palette, but I can't recommend it to people anymore. But I will say on that palette, I have had it for a couple of years. I think, as well as this one, I think the colors aren't as pigmented anymore. I think the colors have lost some of their pigmentation. I didn't say that in that video. It just doesn't seem as vibrant anymore. Okay, now I'm going into this rouge color. It's still a lovely palette and it blends beautifully. This one is what they called their neutral palette. And I guess I can see that. It's colorful, but the colors are more neutral. But I could see someone who is a neutral lover still seeing this as kind of too colorful for them. But for an indie brand, yeah, this is a neutral palette. Did I show it? Yeah, I showed it. They're just very muted colors for an indie brand. Okay, this color is showing up a little more. I did my first live, not my very first live, but I did a live on my channel, my main channel yesterday. Not a lot of people showed up, but I'm glad I did it because it's been a while. I was saying it's my first live in a while that I've done on my channel by myself. It's the first one I've done where I was just doing skincare stuff too. And I did it for more than an hour, which usually I cut it off after an hour, especially nobody showing up. But I stuck to it. Used to when I did lives, if nobody showed up after 15 minutes, I shut it off. But I really wanted to do my skincare. So I just sat there and chatted to myself, kind of like I'm doing now, chatting to no one. So that's what I'm saying. If it was real pigment, it wouldn't have taken me that long to do just that. But all these are just different tones of the same color. Can y'all hear Moxie snoring? He loves it when I sit down to do my makeup because he gets to sleep on my feet for an hour. Sorry, and this is the point where I don't talk that much. This is the part where I usually clip out of my regular videos. I do an unedited Get Ready With Me on my main channel. Usually it was on Fridays, but I want to do more colorful looks for it. So I do more colorful looks on Saturdays, I think. So I want to get ready with me for work on Saturdays, I think. So I think I'm moving my get ready with me for work to Saturdays instead of Fridays. Yep, I think that's what I'm going to do. Yep. Okay, let's clean brushes for, no, not yet. Okay, let's do some shimmy shinies. Let's do this dark shade here, Dress Up. Okay, that dark color I just used is called Plume, and this one is called Dress Up. Oh yeah. Very nice. There's some colors in here I have not used still. That's a lovely color. Okay, then let's go into Tulle. Right? That's a little bit chunky. That's quite a contrast there. Maybe I should have gone with Little Sister. Maybe I'll put Little Sister on top. I should have saved Tulle for the inner corner. Let's see what Little Sister looks like. Yep, my eyes are taking too long this morning. Okay. Concentrating way too much. Okay. Blend Bunny, I'm not in love with their shimmers. They tend to look a little bit, make my eyelids look a little too wrinkly. That's why I don't like to put them on with my fingers, because they look a little too much. So I like to soften them up a little bit. Just kind of do this and blend them together. See, they I don't know if you can't see it, but Yeah. They are a lot. There are a lot. Especially in this palette. I don't know what it is about this palette, but they are beautiful though. Look at those. They are beautiful. Most shimmers are pretty, but these are beautiful. They just aren't that, they aren't that, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? They make my eyelids look wrinkly. And I don't love that for me. Okay. Let's move along. Move it along, people. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Doing the eyeliner. Because we always do the eyeliner. So does this look like a neutral look? Asking for a friend. I do like it. But I like Blend Bunny's mattes the best. Even though they are a little... I was just talking about them not being pigmented enough, but they are very blendable and very beautiful. And come in a wide range of colors. Like I said, I would love to get their Lure palette. And Gloria was telling me about a palette that she has. What palette? The Machina palette. Both her and Christine have that palette and they really like it. And I'm going to watch Stephanie's video today where she uses the Lure palette. And that's a palette I really, really want. So next time Blend Bunny has a sale, I think I want to pick up the Machina palette and the Lure palette. Yeah, I should be talking, shouldn't I? Okay, sorry. Just putting on mascara. I should be chatting. Oh, what else? I was talking in my live about the Blend Bunny. The Blend Bunny controversy that's going on with that. I forget their name. If I knew their name, I would absolutely say their name. But the ones that think they own the word grunge, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. But I hope the Blend Bunny brings back their palette. The one that had the word grunge in it. I hope they bring it back with a different name. I hope they don't just not make that palette anymore. Because I would love to buy that palette. I wish I had bought it when it was on sale. But I hope that they're not deciding not to bring it back. I did notice that there was a shade named Grunge in the Surge palette. I hate to see that stupid company win. I would love to see Huda Beauty sue that company. Because they have the word grunge. It's the name of one of their palettes. Huda Beauty does. They're like, what, you gonna sue me? You're gonna sue me, Huda Beauty? No, I'm gonna sue you. Just countersuing. But I don't think they sent, I doubt they sent a cease and desist order to Huda. If she did, I'm sure she burnt it, threw it in the trash. Right? That's like Pat McGrath thinking she owned the word rose, or was it divine? I don't know. Something like that. Some just simple word. Sorry, you can't like own a word that people use all the time. I mean, if you have a brand name like Oreo, yeah, or Frisbee or something like that. Because like, you know, everybody says, well, that's a Frisbee, that's a Frisbee. No, the brand name is Frisbee. What it is a flying disc. Those kind of cookies, everybody calls it Oreo. That's an Oreo. No, that's a stuffed cookie. The brand name is an Oreo. Grunge is a style that they came up with. It's not a brand name. When they came out with the word grunge, it was not a copyrighted name. So nobody can go and own the word grunge. Because the name was invented before you came along. Before you came along 30 years later and decided that you wanted to own the word grunge. You didn't invent the word grunge, so you can't own the word grunge. God, it's getting cold. Okay, we're at 30 minutes. Okay, I've been going off too long. I got indentation marks on the side of my head from where I was laying on my pillow on my side. This is why I need a silk pillow or a silk pillowcase, I guess, so I don't get wrinkles on my face, right? Okay, I'm just gonna throw that around. Don't tell anybody. I'm gonna go off camera and do my hair and come back, I think. Because then I'm gonna want to take pictures after I'm done filming. I put one of my bracelets on, my little clover bracelet that I got from TJ Maxx that, oh yeah, you know what? Apparently, elegant ladies do not wear these kind of bracelets, I found out. This is like a knockoff of some kind of designer bracelet, I found out. This is a Rachel Zoe bracelet. And it's a knockoff of some designer bracelet, I found out. I did not know this when I bought it. I just liked that it was a clover bracelet. I thought it looked cute when I bought it. But there's this TikTok lady who talks about what elegant ladies wear and don't wear, what they do and don't do. And a lot of the stuff I agree with her, like, you know, about overconsumption and stuff, which I have a problem with overconsumption. I do. Overconsuming certain products like makeup and handbags and other things. And she is like, you don't need a lot of this and that. And I agree with her. I don't. I just have a very maximalist attitude towards certain things. But then she goes on to say the things that you do own. And she talks a lot about quiet luxury and how you shouldn't, elegant ladies don't own like Michael Kors and Louis Vuitton and don't wear like these, she goes into certain kind of things and like the Cartier bracelets and these kind of bracelets and stuff like that, which I was like, I didn't even know these were like a thing, you know. Elegant ladies don't wear these kind of bracelets. And I was like, what? Okay, Now you're starting to get a little bit, to be a little bit too much. What really constitutes as being an elegant lady? You're saying women that wear Michael Kors bags. I don't own any Michael Kors bags or Louis Vuitton bags. But what are we saying about the ladies that do wear these bags? That they're just trashy or something? I'm not understanding the assignment here. And, sorry, just getting out my brushes. So, she kind of loses me though, like with what elegant ladies are supposed to wear. Because I feel like elegant ladies are kind ladies and wouldn't trash what other ladies are choosing to wear. Yeah, maybe they are wearing, maybe elegant ladies are wearing more quiet luxury things, which quiet luxury means you're not wearing like big labels, like your handbag doesn't scream Michael Kors or Louis Vuitton monograms. But why you gotta be calling out people who are wearing those things and calling them inelegant, calling them inelegant? I think elegant people, elegant ladies, proper gentlemen, I've met plenty of them who don't wear the right things. I think for the main part, you need to sound like you're educated. Even if you aren't educated, even if you don't have a college degree, at least sound like you're educated. Educate yourself. And that's going to make you sound smart, and that's going to make you sound very elegant. Make sure you wear clean clothes. They don't have to be designer clothes. Just make sure they look clean and nice and they fit. Believe me, I'm wearing Juicy Couture from TJ Maxx. This may not be the most elegant thing, but I like what I wear. I don't know if I would call myself an elegant lady. But I think I put myself together pretty well. And I'm saying elegant lady because that's the way she always says it in her videos. Elegant lady. I don't know. Some of the things she says I really agree with. About instead of spending your money on frivolous things, how you should spend it to help charities and your community and stuff like that. I do agree with her on those kind of things. I do. But when it comes to her getting on her soapbox about what brands you should buy, she loses me a little bit in the translation. And of course she's trying to sell a course. Of course she's trying to sell a course about how to become an elegant lady. Because everybody's got that hustle. Okay. Got my Pat McGrath. Pat McGrath. I keep wanting to say Pat McGrath. Blush palette out. I think if you want to be an elegant lady, I'm sorry I have to say it like that, elegant lady, and you don't have a lot of money, and all you can afford is a Michael Kors bag from TJ Maxx to look expensive, to get that Michael Kors bag from TJ Maxx. Because those TJ Maxx Michael Kors bags are good quality. I would personally go for a Karl Lagerfeld bag that didn't look too obvious. I do agree that the bag should not look too obvious, but a Michael Kors bag with the monograms aren't too flashy. Now, some of those Karl bags are a little too much, little too gaudy, but some people like that, and that's their thing, and that's cool. I'm just saying, personally, I wouldn't. Actually, there is a Karl Lagerfeld bag I want, but that's just for a fun summer bag. There, I got my eye on a fun summer, just a fun summer bag. But I have another Karl Lagerfeld bag that's a lot more elegant. For an elegant lady. To go out for, like, when I'm dressing up. And this elegant lady does shop at TJ Maxx. Wait, no, this is not the brush I want. I have certain brushes that perform certain tasks. I mean, that's what different brushes do, but I have the same brushes that serve the same tasks every single day. And it's like they cannot, I cannot use a different brush for that task. I'm getting very particular. And in fact, I need to, like, do a brush declutter because I'm not using my other brushes at all. Like, I have one blush brush. Well, I have two. I have one cream blush brush and one powder blush brush. I have one powder bronze brush and one cream bronze blush. I have this as my under eye powder brush. I have one powder brush. Powder brush. I have one set of eye brushes. You know, things like that. have one highlighter brush. I have 2 sponges. Of course, I rotate out the sponges. I clean my brushes at night or on the weekends so they can have the evening to dry. So they'll be dry by the morning time. I want to take that Pat McGrath with me. This is the palette that I'm using. It's so freaking hard to open. This one, where I'm using this blush and this blush. This is such a pigmented blush. And then I'm going to use my Moira highlighter. This is a new highlighter I got. It's called the Dreamlight Highlighter in Honeysuckle. I keep forgetting the name of it. And this Wayne Goss brush that I got from my Lucky Bag this year is like the only highlighter brush I use now. If you think you hear a thunderstorm out there, that's just Moxie snoring. And then always do my brows the same. In fact, I might need some more brow mascara soon. I like that they called this brow mascara because that's exactly what I used to put in my eyebrows was mascara. Back before putting gel and all that in your eyebrows was all the rage. Tinted gel, that is. Back when people were plucking their eyebrows to the high heavens, I still had my bushy brows. I've always had bushy brows. Okay, let's work on my bottom lashes. And it's been taking me a long time to do my makeup lately. We're just going to use the same colors on the lower lash line that we did in the lower lash line that we did on the upper lid. The upper, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to try not to make my eyes water. Okay, too late. Okay, I was playing Words with Friends the other day online with a friend, and they used the word. I was like, that's a proper noun. And then I was thinking, wait, is that a noun? Is that a word? I never looked it up, and I can very easily Google it, I know, but I'm just gonna put it out there. They used the word Jake. I was like, you can, and the game let them use it. And I was like, no, that's a name. That's a proper noun. You can't use that. But the game let them use it. But it's one of those games where you can try a word out and it will see if it'll let you play it or not. And if the little thing says play, you can play the word. But if you put a word out and the light doesn't light up, then you can't play the word. So you can play around and see. Like, it was my turn and at the very end, and I only had the letter X, so I was putting that X everywhere to see if it would work. And there was this word called care, and I put X at the end where it said care X, and it let me play it, and I won the game. So I don't know what care X is, but it's a word apparently. But they used the word Jake, and then I was thinking, wait, that is a word, isn't it? Jake? It's not just a name. So I need to look that up. But then I was able to use NE, which that's on the periodic table, right? NE, so that's not a word. But it let me use the letters N and E. Because when you're down to the last tiles, you get desperate. Anyway, we have a lot of fun playing that. I get very competitive when I'm playing games. I talk a lot of smack. Especially if it's somebody that I'm comfortable with. And I hate losing. I'm a sore loser. That's why I was like getting upset over that word Jake. Because I'm pretty sure they got like a triple letter on that J. I love a mauve look. Is this mauve? I would say this is a mauve look. I was watching one of the TikTok shoppers and there was a mauve backpack and they kept saying mauve. Who wants the mauve backpack? And I think they were being silly by saying mauve because they were pronouncing a lot of different things wrong. And I think they were just being silly. I was like, oh, that's so funny. Is somebody knocking or is that the dog? I think that's just the dog. Okay. Time to start getting my kit together as well. I'm not running too behind. I do still need to straighten my hair though. You're probably like, well, it's already straight. Well, it's frizzy straight. It can be, I washed it yesterday and it can be frizzy. I straightened it yesterday, but then it got frizzy again. It's the humidity here, I guess. Should I put this Moira? Well, that was rude. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, should I put this Moira one in my eye, in our corner? I think so. Oh my gosh, am I gonna have to fit this Dollhouse in my work bag? I mean this this Blend Bunny. Did I say Moira? I'm gonna have to fit this Blend Bunny in my work bag. The question is, what lipstick am I gonna wear today? And also, are my eyelashes going to stand up or are they just going to droop down all day? Okay, bad gal bang, do your magic. Okay, there we go. I will never not buy this mascara. You wonder, why don't you just use that mascara? Because I have to layer it with other things. It doesn't look good just by itself. It's like a third layer mascara. Comes in and makes the other two look good. Okay. Alright, let's do some lippy sticks. today. Okay, let's do the elf. Where's my elf at? Is it over here? Come on. Yeah, here it is. My elf lip oil. I love this stuff. I love my elf lip oil. Okay, here is the look. Let me go run off and do my hair, and I will be back with the completed look. Okay, here we go with the final look here. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you would like to. In any case, I think this turned out pretty good. And yeah, so, alright, I will see you next week on Monday or whenever you watch this video. So, wherever you are, whatever time of day it is, have a good one, and hopefully I will see you again. Alright, goodbye.